Turkey and the Horn of Africa. What is Turkey pursuing here? Friendship or just strategy? For over 2 decades, Ankara has been massively expanding its influence on the African continent, from humanitarian aid and infrastructure projects to military bases. But recent developments show that it's about much more than just trade and development. It's about power projection. It's about global ambitions. Because right in the middle of Somalia, one of the world's most fragile states, Turkey is testing its newest weapon, the Typhoon Block 4 hypersonic missile, a technology mastered by only a few major powers. In this geopolitical documentary, we will examine Turkey's strategy step by step. Is it a partnership of equals or a tough geopolitical maneuver? Let's dive in. The official Turkish narrative is that of the Africa opening policy. Since the early 2000s, Turkey has expanded its presence from a few embassies to over 40 and was designated a strategic partner of the African Union. In 2008, Turkey positions itself as a partner that, unlike former colonial powers, offers win-win cooperation on equal footing. This narrative of emancipation from Western dominance resonates in many African states. The most important tool here is soft power. Through comprehensive humanitarian aid, educational initiatives like scholarships, and investments in infrastructure projects such as hospitals and roads, Turkey builds trust and political acceptance. This strategy of friendship is the necessary door opener for the second, more strategic pillar of Turkey's ambitions. Turkey is looking for new spheres of influence to solidify its role as a global middle power. One area is invaluable: the Horn of Africa. The region controls access to the Red Sea, and thus one of the most important global shipping routes leading to the Suez Canal. Whoever is present here has a say in global trade and regional security. Nowhere is Turkey's strategic depth more evident than in Somalia. Here, Ankara not only operates the country's largest hospital, but also its largest overseas military base, Camp Turksom. Over 5,000 Somali soldiers have already been trained here to support the government in the fight against the terrorist group Al-Shabaab. Turkey positions itself as a security guarantor, filling a vacuum left by other powers. And then there is Sudan. Turkey is also involved here, supporting the Sudanese army with drones. The historical ambitions for the island of Suakin in the Red Sea, once considered a potential Turkish naval base, demonstrate Ankara's maritime and military interests in this key region. However, the true nature of Turkey's strategy is revealed by the latest news. The Typhoon Block 4 hypersonic missile. This weapon is a technological leap. It flies at over 5 times the speed of sound, making it nearly impossible to intercept. It has a range of up to 1,000 kilometers. The decisive geopolitical move is the test site in Somalia. Turkey is building an orbital launch complex there, which is also used as a test site for long-range missiles. Such tests would be difficult from Turkish soil due to international agreements and proximity to neighboring states. Somalia offers Turkey a strategic corridor over the Indian Ocean to develop its most modern weapon systems. The Typhoon technology combined with the Somali test site is the proof. Turkey integrates its soft power, which gains its acceptance in Somalia, with its hard power, which it uses for strategic military entrenchment in the region. The strategy is a clever combination of development partnership and military power projection. So, what is Turkey pursuing in the Horn of Africa? The answer is clear. Turkey uses friendship as leverage to achieve its geopolitical goals. It positions itself as a serious global power, ready to pursue its national security interests with the most modern military means. That's it for Geo to Go. Please subscribe and like so you don't miss anything, and share your opinion with us in the comments. See you next time.